everybody, it's Vince, and today I have Hungryroot salmon two ways. That's right, Hungryroot has two varieties of smoked salmon. One is the hot roasted smoked salmon, the other is the cold smoked salmon. The category is salmon. It's a really beautiful day out in New York City. There's all kinds of people out on the street. You're gonna hear ice cream trucks, you're gonna hear it all. They're all out there, they're having a great time. And I'm about to go out there too, but first, salmon. I have a very simple Hungryroot style bagel with lox. This is a standard in New York City. I love a bagel with cream cheese, smoked salmon, red onion and capers, and fresh dill if they have it. I couldn't find any at the grocery store. But this is the Hungryroot sprouted wheat flatbread, and all I did was just toast it over an open flame, add a little vegan cream cheese, which I like the taste and texture of better than regular dairy cream cheese. So if you're dairy free or vegetarian, that's a great option for you. Then I topped it with some of the cold smoked salmon and a little red onion, some capers, and some black pepper. Over here I have spaghetti with Hungryroot Kale Pesto, the hot roasted smoked salmon, and of course, fresh cracked black pepper because I like black pepper. I also got some jazzy extras from Hungryroot, the probiotic sriracha hot sauce, which adds a nice acidity and a nice funkiness to everything, and the seed sprinkle, which adds crunch, texture, and of course, a little bit of smoky spiciness. So if you're new to Hungryroot, you can check it out and get $25 off your first two orders if you use coupon code VINCE at checkout. That's a total of $50 off, so why not go ahead and give it a try? I'm gonna start with this delicious pasta. Now, of course, you can use any of the Hungryroot bases, any of the veggie noodles or the gluten-free pastas. I just happen to have some regular old spaghetti in my cupboard. Let's try. I want to make sure that I get a little bit of that salmon and the spaghetti. The combination of the creamy kale pesto, which has such an herbaceous flavor from all the basil and the kale, mixed with the lovely texture of that al dente pasta, and then this salty, smoky, very fresh tasting smoked salmon. It adds not only protein to the dish, it also adds so much flavor. And this isn't even the whole package of the smoked salmon, this is just a little portion for one person. So good. What I love about the kale pesto sauce is the fact that it's dairy free. It's made from chickpeas, so it's going to give you more fiber, less fat, and more protein, and it's just a better choice. This is so good. The kale pesto is also great to dip raw veggies into as a snack. And just to make it a little spicier and a little funkier, I'm gonna add just a couple of drops of the probiotic sriracha hot sauce, which is basically like kimchi and sriracha in one. And it's funky. The longer it sits in the fridge opened, well, not opened, but the funkier it gets. It's about to get funky, funky, funky. Spicy, acidic, funky, salty, creamy, dairy-free, not gluten-free, but you can use any of the Hungryroot bases, any of the veggie noodles, any of the grains. 100% would recommend. This is my version of Bagel and Lox Hungryroot style. I'm wondering if I should eat this like this or if I should taco it. It's so pretty though, but if I eat it like this, it's gonna be a mess. So, enjoy it, and now I'm gonna fold it in half like a taco. Oh my gosh. That is Instagrammable, but I'm too lazy. The toasting of the sprouted flatbread is everything. Toasting it over an open flame, it gets a little bit of that char. It really brings out the flavor of the sprouted grains. And the texture too. Because when you open these flatbreads, they just seem a little like doughy almost, so they definitely need to be heated up or cooked or something, because they get so much better when they're cooked. I love vegan cream cheese. It's less fat. It sometimes has a better taste in my opinion. And if you're already going to be eating something like a white bagel or, you know, white pasta or something, like, let it give in another area. I mean, let something give. So the dairy can go. This salmon has a much different taste than this salmon. The cold smoked salmon does not have the same saltiness that the hot roasted salmon does. This has a very distinct salty flavor, okay? And this one has a more mild flavor. It tastes like lox. It tastes like a bagel and lox, but I'm not eating a bagel. I'm eating a sprouted grain flatbread, which is a much better option. And the capers, they add a nice saltiness at the end there. So yeah, overall, these are two amazing ways that you can use Hungryroot ingredients, sort of remix them in your own way. I love having Hungryroot in the pantry or in the fridge because A, less grocery shopping for me, and I live in the city, so that's super convenient for me. And B, the things that it puts in my fridge and pantry are things that are good for me. Veggies, whole grains, salmon. Hungryroot is actually changing my behavior, and it's teaching me how to eat better. It's made me more vegan curious, it's made me more veggie curious, more plant-based curious. So if you're a person who wants to make a change in the way that you're buying food and in the way that you're consuming food, and if you want to change your diet and try new things, try Hungryroot, because it is unlike any other meal kit. You're not going to get this with any other meal kit. This is just Hungryroot that is doing this, and I think it's pretty cool. So yeah. Oh, I didn't use the seed sprinkle. The seed sprinkle would be great on this. Although it doesn't need it, it has a lot of flavor already. But this would just add a little bit of extra texture and flavor. It's got pumpkin seeds, almonds, sesame seeds. Yeah. Well, I think I'm about done with this. I think I'm done with this video now. Because I'm full. And you should stop eating when you're full. Melissa Joan Hart taught me that in like a... Does anyone remember the Melissa Joan Hart PSA where she said like, only eat when you're hungry? Anybody? Am I the only one? It stuck with me all these years. I don't know why. But whenever I find myself tempted to overeat, Melissa Joan Hart comes back and she tells me, don't do it. Stop. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you like all things Hungryroot, recipes, inspiration, Check out my Instagram, check out my other videos here on YouTube. I'm gonna keep making videos like this. So, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And if you're new to Hungryroot, give it a try. $25 off your first 2 boxes with coupon code VINCE at checkout. $50 off. See you next time.